What is reactive attachment disorder, RAD?
Attachment is a system. We have an attachment system that we're born with. It's hardwired and it's for our survival. And our attachment systems get activated when we need comfort, safety, nurturance, and support. So when a child is born into a family that provides that responsive attachment behavior, they develop a sense of a healthy confidence that we call secure attachment. And that healthy confidence means when I'm in need, help will be on its way. When children grow up, on the other hand, and this is where the disorder part, reactive attachment disorder, the attachment disorder is when children grow up in a home where the very people that are supposed to be their caregivers are the source of their distress. They've been severely neglected and or abused, sometimes sexually abused, often physically and emotionally abused, and severe neglect in ways that are almost unspeakable. They may have gone days without being fed or changed. They may have, when they made noise, been violently treated. So they go through this experience. Instead of developing confidence that their primary caregivers are going to respond, they develop a great reality-based knowledge that help will not be on its way when they're in distress. And that sets something up in motion with children such that they learn to shut down in a lot of ways. It's so much emotional overload that they dissociate or kind of just go off into their own world. They also learn that they need to be in control rather than trust anybody that is in control traditionally. The result of all of this is that children are often removed from homes and placed in foster care. And unless those foster carers are well trained, a lot of times the foster care system becomes another repetition for the child of the abuse and neglect they received in their biological home. And so often before they're adopted, many of the children that we work with here at Radical Healing have been in 10 or 15 homes or more before they're adopted. So by the time they're adopted, there's nothing that's obvious to them about a change. They don't see that this is a loving, safe place. Now they may be 2, 3, 4, or 5 years old, and now they go into a home where they can get the guidance and nurturance and security and all the good things and enjoyment, shared enjoyment that children want and need. And instead of being able to experience and receive that, they are just the opposite of that. The word reactive in reactive attachment disorder is these children have a strong reaction to the way that they were parented, and it's a predictable reaction as it turns out. While each child we've worked with here at Radical Healing has their own unique personality, the symptoms are often very similar. They tend to be very hard to parent from the standpoint that in a healthy family you would receive nurturing and guidance and mutual enjoyment, safety. These children don't receive it. They need to be in control because they're so scared of big people. They represent their abusers and neglectors. So they try to keep pushing these people away because closeness means danger.